In my last video, I was asking why. Why doesn't anybody care? And apparently not too many people care. Nobody's subscribing. Nobody's watching the video. YouTube's hiding it, deleting it. I really don't care. Why isn't everybody going to their senators, their congressmen, their president, all this bullshit? We don't know. Apparently it's not that big of a deal to see a big change in your life and your Bible and your logos and things and your memories that you know are right because we're crazy, right? What else is there to say? Why? Why does it matter? Why am I doing this? Is probably the better question. The reason I'm doing it is because just like anybody else, I care. And is it wrong for me to care and want to reach out to people and let them know that they're not the only ones that are seeing these changes, that we're not alone in this? Am I wrong for this? Apparently I am. It sucks, but it's part of the way it is. And what are we going to do? Are we going to change that? Are we going to be looking for these changes for the rest of our life? I will, probably. I just don't know. Maybe that's what they want. They just want us to get fed up. And I think everybody's kind of feeling that. To a certain extent, they're fed up with the lying politicians. They're fed up with just the mass deception, everything. It's pretty overwhelming. This whole multiple realities and multiple parallel universes. This universe seems to suck. I mean, it's so cynical to where it's okay to just be bad. It's okay to glorify it. Look at Hollywood. I mean, that's a perfect example. They glorify 100% evil. I mean, your heroes are murderers. Your heroes are criminals. They're blasted on the screen, and that's all people seem to see, and it's pretty pathetic. I kind of wish I would just wake up and go back to my Earth that I'm familiar with, but that Earth doesn't exist anymore. This is where God, this simulation, whatever, has gotten me, and I just feel pretty depressed about it. Not like ooh woohoo, but it's pretty sad to think that it's come to this. It's come to just this utter defeat, and that's what it is. I feel defeated. I feel that words that I speak fall upon deaf ears. My family doesn't care. My wife, she listens, she pays attention, she likes the videos, but she kind of doesn't like the whole conspiracy thing, and it's right, you know. I mean, it's not for her. I'll find it more entertaining than anything else. Why did I start this channel? Why am I doing this? Oh, sorry, by the way, if y'all do watch other videos, I was driving. It's pretty freaking loud. I'll listen to it. Oh, I'm sorry. Just, I don't have time to do it. I have, like I said before, 3 kids, and they take a lot of my time between them, my wife, my dogs, and my cat. Now I have a cat. Wow. That's got to be a parallel universe thing too, because my wife never did like cats, and then all of a sudden she wanted a cat. Yeah, something strange there. Anyway, people, I hope y'all feel this. I mean, we're trying to find answers. The best answers I could find are all just as crazy as the Mandela effect. To put one over another, I cannot. Can I lean towards some? Yeah, I do. I lean towards a lot of them. I like the whole spiritual kind of awakening concept. It's good, you know, because it is a spiritual thing when you see these changes and realize that there's something there, and it's hard to put to words what it is that's there, but there's no denying that there is something to this. In due time, we'll all find out. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see if anything changes, because if it does, it does. You know, I mean, what can we do? We can't do anything about the changes. We can't change it back. We can't physically manifest something to change. So we just got to deal with it. And unfortunately, there's no real way to deal with it besides what I'm doing here, talking about it, having people listen to it, and having people respond to it is therapy. I mean, I need this, and I know people need it as well. People need reassurance that they're not crazy. People need to know that they aren't crazy. People need to know that if there's anything that is crazy, it's the changes, but whether they're man-made or spiritually made or done by some glitch in a computer system, it's beyond our control. What is in our control is the ability to cope with them, and most people are probably in the same boat I am. You know, we're having problems coping. It's hard to talk to people about it. It's hard to listen to the naysayers. Oh man, like when you're watching a video and there's just like this, somebody's interviewing a pastor, and the pastor is just so anti and just doesn't want to hear it because all they hear is them trying to debunk it. It's pissing me off. Sorry for the language. It angers me because there's nothing to be debunked. If a bunch of people see the same way that we see, then there's something to be seen. Whether you see it or not, you got to acknowledge the fact that a lot of people are being truthful when they say, I remember this certain way, whatever that case may be. For you to just deny it and say confabulation, throw these other terms, it shows that you're the crazy one for doing it. And I'm saying that, you know, as nice as I can, because what are you to do when you see the changes? You're going to know how I feel. Now I see the changes, and I've been seeing them for 2 years now or so, and it's time for something new. You know, I want to just give up on researching it, because it's like, what good is it going to do? What that old saying is, beating a dead horse. It feels like the horse died a long time ago, and it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. That's the hardest part to cope with, is the fact that we cannot, as a community, pull more people onto this plane that we're on. Later.